while you're shopping for Veg Truck, and that today's special value that 1,300 people have already picked up and are loving. Let's move on to one of the prettiest wind spinners that Plow Hearth has brought. It's a sale price that expires at the end of the day. We're talking a lighter blue, kind of a really fuchsia pink, and then the yellow, kind of a citrine kind of yellow. It's a double spinner, and the spinners naturally move in opposite directions, so it gives you that kind of double spin on them. And Nancy Brandmuller is our guest from Plow Hearth. How you doing there, Nance?
I'm great, Rick. Thanks so much for having me. I am so excited to bring these gorgeous spinners because Plow Hearth is that company out of Madison, Virginia that has been bringing us wind spinners for many years here at QVC, and this one is really spectacular. I think these are the boldest colors that I've seen that we've brought. And this design is called the Polaris spinner, and that is the Northern Star. It kind of looks like a burst of a star. So really beautiful, and that classic design of the two pinwheels on a T-bar that are also going to spin around on the top of the pole, as well as they're designed to go in opposite directions.
So they go on the top of the pole, they go in opposite directions, and this guy itself moves. So it's just endless movement.
Yeah, it really is. And you know, a wind spinner is a wonderful thing to add to your garden because it's artistic, it's movement, it adds life. It also adds height. This is over 6 feet tall and about 24 inches across. So you're giving your garden kind of layers. You have your flowers, that are kind of lower, you have ground cover, you have shrubs and bushes, but this is something that's almost like a small tree. It's going to add that height that kind of creates that vertical decorating in your garden. And the other thing is, this can be the hallmark. When you have an activity at your house, you have like maybe a luncheon or you have some friends coming over, you know, you can put this in your front yard and you can say, look for that gorgeous pink wind spinner that's in front of my house, or the blue one, or the yellow one. And that's going to be the thing that's going to draw. Or maybe, you know, the pizza guy is having a hard time finding your house because your house looks just like everybody else's. Go ahead and put a wind spinner in front of your house, and this one will definitely identify your beautiful home.
What is the, we talked about the assembly of our today's special value just a second ago. What's the assembly on this one, Nancy?
So you've got the center pole, which is only 3 pieces, and then there are some prongs down on the bottom that are going to stabilize it into the ground. Make sure when you put it into the ground, just sink it into the ground to the top of the kind of H there that's at the bottom of the prongs. And then you're putting the 2 pinwheels on the T-bar. It's going to take you probably 5 minutes. The biggest thing is just deciding where you want to put this. And my suggestion is you look like if you're putting it in the back of your house, think about the corners of your house and then kind of go out from there because you want to take advantage of wind patterns. And you don't want trees to block it. You don't want fences to block it. So give it, you know, a space where it's really going to take advantage of the wind, because as little as 3 miles an hour of wind is going to get these spinning. So you're always going to be looking out. And for the most part, you're going to see this guy spinning away and giving you lots of joy and smiles. And of course, these fabulous, vibrant colors.
These fabulous, vibrant colors that are available in blue and then pink and then yellow. They're available now. A lot of these items are probably the only order of the season. So 150 people are shopping right now and loving it. Couple hundred in each are going to be remaining. They come with these stakes down below that you can kind of adjust. So it's very, very sturdy. They're safe to be outside. Obviously, if it rains, that's okay, Nancy, right?
Yes. Yeah, you can put these out right now. Don't worry about them. Plow Hearth doesn't want you to feel like you have to baby these. These are designed to be used outside. As a matter of fact, I do want to mention, I have this one without one of the poles. I took out one of the poles just so that I could show you. If someone lives in like a smaller apartment and only has a patio, they don't have the space to be able to do something high because there's a patio above them. You can put it in a planter like I have right here. Just take out that center pole and you can still enjoy it. So really easy to put together. It's something that's got really great design too. You can see the hammering that's involved in these, which is really giving it great depth. You've got ombre effect. You've got those vibrant colors, but there really is wonderful texture. I love the center of it that looks like it's got kind of some lacy quality to it.
Yeah.
So lots and lots of texture. The curve of this helps it catch the wind.
And you know
so
what the best thing?
Really,
the best thing for me is
yep.
the ball bearings in it. and how little wind it takes for it to continue to move. I barely touched it. So it really does have, there's nothing squeaky, there's nothing stiff, there's nothing, you know, cumbersome about it. It just moves like the wind. Nancy, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Rick. Good to be here.
More to come in the big show. I'm gonna keep on moving and let you know how many people have now shopped for our today's special value. Now 1,400 people are shopping of our today's special value, loving that natural. We got more coming on, a lot of veggies, a lot of herbs. If you're going to the next level of gardening, we've got something called the Grouchy Gardener. And the Grouchy Gardener